But even the best age trotters from North America were no match for the foreign imports. For the second straight year, the French trotter Lutin Designy won the Roosevelt International Trot. And the Swedish trotter Meadow Road devastated the best trotters in the world in the inaugural Statue of Liberty Series at the Meadowlands. Sandy Bowl, Babe Cosmos, and French world champion Minu du Donjon, who was timed in 1:55 over a 5/8 mile track during the year, were left in the wake of the 6-year-old Madison Avenue stallion, who captured the mile leg in world record 1:54.2.
Meadow Road, it looks like he's going to do it again. Full of trotters, they come to the finish. Sandy Ball second, a race against the clock. Meadow Road has won it.
Early in the season, the Bonefish filly Conk asserted herself among the 3-year-old filly trotters with victories in such major events as the Coaching Club Oaks and the $401,000 Hambletonian Oaks, both at the Meadowlands. After winning the opening heat of the Hambletonian Oaks in 1:57.4, Conk took the second heat in 1:58.4, with Armbro Devona finishing third.
Conk leads the way, trying to hold on. Double coverage, moving through strongly on the inside. Conk and double coverage. Conk and double coverage, very close. Here's the wire, and Conk has won the Hambletonian Oaks.
The fastest 3-year-old filly trotter of 1985 was Keystone Profile, who won consecutive heats of the World Trotting Derby filly division at DuQuoin in 1:55.1 to establish a 2-heat world record. The Speedy Crown filly was all alone in the race-off after her only challenger, Armbro Devona, had made an early break.
Keystone Profile, who already has established one of the trotting greats, the Speedy Crown half-sister to Green Speed, trotting home for Håkan Wallner, already with the record 55.1. This trotting 3-year-old filly is home in 55.1.
The fastest 2-year-old filly trotter of 1985 was Newmarket S. The Pershing filly missed by just 1/5 of a second the world record for her age, sex, and gait over a mile track when she won the final of the Castleton Farm Stake at DuQuoin in 1:57.1. She later was a straight heat winner of the Walnut Hall in 2-heat world record time at Delaware, taking the final in 2 minutes and 1/5 to better by 3/5 the previous world record set by Conifer.
It's Newmarket S. Brina Almers comes to the outside. Down the lane, Newmarket S. Brina Almers to the outside, but it's Newmarket S.
Royal Prestige was the fastest freshman trotting colt of 1985, beating Express Ride in 1:56.3 in the final of the Horseman Futurity at Indianapolis. The Speedy Crown colt also was the season's leader in his division over a 5/8 mile track, winning the $180,000 Champlain Stakes at Mohawk by a dozen lengths in track record 2 minutes flat.
Royal Prestige is all by himself in total command. Condominium is second, Tory Sweep third. It's Royal Prestige eased up in the Champlain Stakes.
The champion 2-year-old trotting colt of 1984, Workaholic, displayed signs early in the season that he might defend his title. The Speedy Crown colt won 5 of his first 7 starts, including this victory in 1:59.3 in the nearly $130,000 American National at Sportsman's. However, Workaholic did not win another race the rest of the year.
Workaholic's under a drive on the outside. Bond Sport's coming to him. Workaholic on the inside, Bond Sport on the outside. That's Bond Sport and Workaholic.
Trotting's most prestigious event, the $1,272,000 Hambletonian, was won by Practice in straight heats. The Speedy Crown colt set a stakes record by winning his elimination heat in 1:55.1, then bettered it with a 1:54.3 effort in the final, while true to form, drifting out in the stretch.
It's Practice on the rail with the lead by a length and a half. Ron B. Hanover is trying to stay with them, but Practice is turning it on. Practice pouring it on inside the final 8th. Bill O'Donnell goes to the whip. Practice leads by 2.5 lengths. Ron B. Hanover takes to the inside. Flackbait is third. Pigbar is fourth. Coming to the finish. Practice is drifting out, but he's going to win it. Practice is going to win the 1985 Hambletonian.
After winning the opening heat of the nearly $544,000 World Trotting Derby at DuQuoin in 1:55.2, Practice was a reluctant starter in the second heat, dumping driver Bill O'Donnell. After getting a push to get started, Practice proved to be anxious to get the race over. He stretched his winning streak to 8 with a world record performance.
They're off and trotting. Mark 6 from the outside for the lead. Between him, Flackbait away second. Down along the rail, Practice out third. Workaholic fourth. Bond Sport 5 on the outside. Rushing up, Hollyhurst 6. Between horses 7, Ron B. Hanover. On the outside, Collector's Work is 8. Along the rail, Noble Tarport 9. Field thundering toward the quarter-mile mark with the lead. Mark 6 by a length and a half. On the inside, Flackbait settles second. Along the rail, Practice waits third. 4 on the inside, Another Miracle 5. Workaholic on the outside. Trotting 6 as they race past that mark is Hollyhurst. They're there 28. They're on the backstretch. On the inside, racing 7 down the backside is Bond Sport. 8 on the outside, Ron B. Hanover. 9, Noble Tarport. 10 on the outside, Collector's Work. 11, Lord of All. Out the back, nearly perfect as they drive toward the half, and on the move, Flackbait. Here comes Flackbait out and driving. He takes over Mark 6 now second, and Practice is on the roll on the outside. Practice moving. He's picked up cover approaching the half on the inside with the lead. Flackbait on the outside. There goes Practice. 150 and 56 and 1. They're into the turn. Off a half, 56 and 1. Practice takes over. He leads a length and a half. On the inside, Flackbait second. Mark 6 third. Trotting 4, Another Miracle. 5, Workaholic. 6, Ron B. Hanover. 7 on the inside, Hollyhurst. 8 on the outside, Bond Sport. Racing 9 between Trotters, Collector's Work. 10 on the inside, Noble Tarport. 11, Lord of All. 12 is Nearly Perfect. They're at the 3/4. Practice has them by 3. A wall of Trotters, 1:24. Here could be a world record. They turn for home. He's got 3/4 and 1:24. A last quarter in 29 and 4 would tie the fastest mile ever by a trotter. He's in the lane. Practice has a wall behind him. He leads by 4. On the outside, Workaholic trying to move up second. Practice drifting across the racetrack, trotting to what might be a world record. It should be a track record. Practice off 3/4, 1:24 by 5 lengths. Practice home in, 53 and 2. There it is! There it is! That's the fastest ever by a trotter.
Not only was Practice's time the fastest ever by a trotter, but his 2-heat combined time also was a world record. Later in the year, Practice won the nearly $453,000 Breeders' Crown in world record 157 and 1 over the 5/8 mile track at Mohawk, and earned $1,610,608 during 1985, a single season earnings record for a trotter. Practice retired to the stallion ranks at Hanover Shoe Farm in Pennsylvania as the richest North American-based trotter in history, with a bankroll of $1,956,056. Practice appeared to be invincible after consecutive victories in the Hambletonian and the World Trotting Derby.